What's going on, everybody? This is Dom Panetta. I'm here with Vail Valley Live, and we are in the village. We got lots going on this weekend. It's Friday here. We got cast, so that's not going to stop you from having a great day on the mountain. We got games, if you couldn't tell, wearing the Yeti cap today to promote the game. We got some fireworks going on in Avon. We got some ceremonies in Minturn, and we got plenty of other things going on. So stay with us. We got a long show today talking about everything. So Vail Valley Live.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson here in our studios at the Grand Hyatt Vail. We just saw Don Panetta hanging out in Vail Village, right by the Village Transportation Center, looking out over the covered bridge, the clock tower, Pepe's Face, and the whole front side of Vail Mountain today. So we've got a lot to tell you about. It is Martin Luther King Jr. holiday weekend. A lot of people have Monday off. If they weren't here for the Christmas, New Year's holiday, they're here right now. So we're going to have a lot of people come to town. And as Don mentioned, a lot of activities going with the holiday weekend as well. So we want to let you know how we're going to do the show today. We'll be with you for about an hour, 7:30 to 8:30 live on Outside Television. That's on Comcast Channel 17, or you can watch us anytime on Facebook and YouTube. And if you are watching on one of those two platforms, hey, make sure you chat with us. You can chime in where you're watching from. Let us know if you have any questions. Consider us your concierge to the Vail Valley, because there's a lot to know about what's going on the mountain and off. The mountains are looking great. We've been talking about how this is the best snow year in probably a decade. I think a lot of people are saying since 2011 is when we've seen this much snow. So we're well on our way to one of our best years in at least 10 years. So if you're here this week, you're here at the right time, definitely. More sunshine in the forecast for today, and then a chance of showers by this weekend. But let's get to that forecast right now so you know how you can plan your day, how you can plan for the elements. Right now, not too bad. We're in the teens on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains, so we're not the single digits. Yesterday was pretty chilly. I went live from Beaver Creek yesterday, and I could definitely tell it was in the single digits, but it warmed up beautifully into the 30s. And what we're going to see today, partly sunny according to the National Weather Service, at a high even warmer than yesterday. They're calling for a high of 45 degrees. So it's going to get warm, but not till this afternoon. So I would still definitely layer up if you're going to hit first chair, which is at 8:30. Now, tonight we'll see a low around 22, mostly cloudy conditions. For your Saturday, partly sunny once again. Then by Saturday night, we start to see a chance of snow, about a 30% chance of snow. And then for Sunday, it starts out as 50% and it goes to 90% by later on, and that's going to continue over Sunday night into MLK Day on Monday with a 60% chance of showers on Monday. So a couple days of sunshine, and then we'll see a little bit of snow. Temperature-wise for tomorrow, very similar, right around the 40s. And then by Sunday, we drop a little bit into the 30s, though. So it should be nice and mild for January. It can get cold in January, but we're looking pretty good. These are more like March temperatures. But let's bring in Don Panetta. Oh, let's actually look at the predictions. So Open Snow is calling for maybe about 1 inch of snow as that storm starts on Monday. And then by on Sunday, then by Monday, maybe 4 at Beaver Creek and 3 at Vail. So not a huge storm, but the storms have been rather stealthy. You know, that week we got, a foot and 15 inches. Breckenridge just got 15 inches the other day. So you never quite know. I always say, I'll believe it, I ski it. But I want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for this weather report. Pay attention to the crawl that's at the bottom of the screen. This is coming straight from Vail Resorts. So Vail and Beaver Creek's runs are right on this for you. So if you've got a favorite, you want to know if it's been groomed. Today's going to be a corduroy kind of day because of no new snow in the last 24 hours. So get out there and make some medium radius turns. All right, let's take it out to Dom Panetta. He's standing by in Vail Village. All right, Dom, I can see your breath. I mean, it is still pretty chilly. We're talking in the teens, but it's not
Yeah.
zero. We're above zero.
Hey, I think it's this, all this like morning reporting, getting in the village, is making me tougher, making my skin a little bit thicker. Makes me talk a little bit erratically,
Silly.
but that's okay. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, we're here. It's a little chilly, but obviously don't even have a beanie on. So I mean, you guys can make it. You can brave the elements a little bit, but obviously we want you to stay warm. Get those hand warmers out and pack it in.
Yeah, pack in the heat. All right, perfect. Yeah, and the hand warmers are a great option. Mittens for today. The dark lenses on the goggles. You know, Dom, I was talking to Meredith and Heather yesterday, and I said, "Do you guys know where your sunglasses are? Because I don't. I haven't used them in like a month. It seems like we have cloudy skies, snow all the time." But we're going to see the sunshine again, today. And daylight hours getting a little bit longer. The sun is now setting after 5 p.m. So that's good news too.
Yeah, and lately I feel like when we don't have clouds or overcast, the sunsets have been very pretty as well as the sunrises. Like this morning, I woke up, it looked like cotton candy in the sky. It was
Yes.
pink and baby blue. But again, light overcast today. But it's not gonna stop you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good day to get out there. And like Trish said, the corduroy is popping today. So
Yeah.
get out there early, get
Yeah.
your turns in because it doesn't last all day. That corduroy doesn't last all day.
It
It probably lasts
doesn't.
till noon, don't you
Yeah.
think?
I can't believe it. I love it when I'm sometimes going down like Latigo or something, and then I just see like a little slice of corduroy. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go over there and get it. Like, oh, it's kind of
Yeah.
like chasing powder. It's like I want the corduroy. I love the way it
Yeah.
sounds like drrrr under your
Yeah. Yeah.
skis.
Yep.
But it's
It
been
reminds me
so
of my
good.
hockey skates.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, I wanted to ask you. So, who does the Yeti play tonight and tomorrow night? You've had a lot of home games in January.
We play every weekend this month, as well as next week or next month as well. So this weekend we have Calumet from the UP in Michigan.
Yeah.
So any of our viewers in Michigan, I know Dave Hale's over there, so I want to
Yep.
give him a shout out. We got one of the Michigan teams coming. These guys are big boys. They play hockey the old school way, so I think it's going to be a lot of hitting, a lot of some fighting, and lots of goals hopefully. So it's going to be a
Okay.
rowdy atmosphere. I actually have a video clip I sent in. Maybe we'll show it now, maybe we won't. But just to show you guys the atmosphere of what Dobson looks like when you score a goal, and how rowdy it is, Trish.
Yeah.
So you've been to a game. It gets pretty crazy in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is really fun, and I mean you've been selling out, so you can get the tickets online in advance for $10. It's 15 at the door. Kids 12 and under are free, so that's a fun family entertainment. You got the Yeti gear you can buy. You can get a hat just like yours, or maybe even like a stocking cap, a jersey kind of thing. But it's really great that we have this, and such a talent. I know you played in college. A lot of the other guys, this is a talented crew. Your teams that come in from everywhere else. You had the Boulder Bison last week. Of course, the Breckenridge Vipers. They're a big rival of yours. But we got the video, Dom. So let's walk us through what we're seeing. Okay.
Yeah, so this was a goal. And by the way, the other team is wearing jerseys that we gave them because they decided to come with black jerseys too, so we couldn't
Oh,
play that way. So we gave them some jerseys to wear. But yeah, you can see there the stands is packed. We get about 1,400 to 1,500 people, and we've been turning people away at the door pretty much every game this year, which is totally new to us. It's a new,
yeah,
um, place we're at now. The Yeti have been around for about 10 years now. So it's really starting to pick up. I think people are
yeah.
starting to notice us more and starting to realize, oh, the product that you guys are putting on the ice is much better than maybe the first few years that you started.
Now,
But I got to give a lot of credit to a few people like Bill Foster,
yep,
who's still our captain. He's been part of the team since the start.
yes,
Guys like that have stuck around and built this program up. So I got I've joined the last 3 years, so I've been lucky enough to see the big crowds the entire time I've been playing here.
Yeah.
But that was not always the case when they first started. So
Yeah.
um, lot of hard work has been put in over a lot of years. So
Okay. Hey,
exciting stuff.
now I know that you had a hat trick last game, so the three goals, two assists, right? And then you guys won Friday
Yeah.
night, but then lost on Saturday night.
Yeah, yeah. They were really good games. We won 6-4 on Friday, and then we lost 5-4 on Saturday. So they were really good games, and both teams had a lot of ex Division One players, ex professional players. So again, the product on the ice was fast,
Yeah.
lots of goals, big hits. So we're trying to produce as good of a as good quality as we can out there for you
Okay,
guys.
okay, perfect. Well, you know what? Puck drops at 7:45. So you know what? You might be able to go to the Avon fireworks on Saturday night, which they're going to open the gates to Nottingham Park at 5:30. Free hot chocolate and peppermint schnapps while supplies last. And then the fireworks show will start at 6. And Dom, this was the fireworks show that was supposed to happen on July 3rd. They do their big salute to the USA on July 3rd, and so this is what we're doing. We're doing it this weekend, Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, for the holiday weekend. It'll be a free event, so come on into Avon on Saturday night, and then it ends at 7, so you have plenty of time to get yourself into
Yeah.
Vail and head on over to that game. So,
So
and you know
so
what?
Trish,
Yeah.
I, real quick, I'm curious too because Nottingham Lake, their skating hours are from 3 to 8 at night. So I'm wondering,
Yes.
are you allowed to skate and watch fireworks
Well,
as you're out
okay.
there?
I'm glad you asked because the skating rink will be closed at 2:30 on that
Okay.
day. So just because they need to get everything ready and they probably have to, have a buffer between when the fireworks go off and everything. But otherwise, yeah, Nottingham Lake. Hey, you know what? I used to play broom ball on Nottingham Lake. Oh my
Oh my gosh.
gosh. I mean, that was a riot. And then we heard
Yeah.
about the shoes. We're like, oh, should we all order shoes? And then once I got the
Yeah.
knee pads, then there was no holding back. I was like, I can't even get hurt. So I'm like diving in. I'm like,
Oh,
so I don't know. I
you're a
played one
professional
season.
broom ball player.
Yeah, they used to have broomball leagues. I don't think they have it anymore, but that used to be a big thing. I think it was Wednesday
Yeah.
nights, but I just
Yeah.
remembered that. I was like, oh, Nottingham Lake. I'm like, oh yeah, broomball. That was me out there. But
Yeah.
hey, you know what? The town of Avon just announced that headlining their salute to the USA this July is going to be July 3rd, and that is going to be Los Lonely Boys. So they're going to be taking.
Lost Lonely Boys over in
Yeah,
Avon.
so
Okay.
yeah, Los Lonely Boys will be playing in Avon on July 3rd. Hopefully, we'll have the fireworks. Last year, we had the laser light show instead, just because it was getting a little dry. They were worried about wildland fire danger, but it looks like we'll be
Yeah.
okay for that. And then,
And Trish, one other
yeah,
thing too. Right behind me, there's a sign. It's
yes.
the 10th Mountain Parade that's going to be happening this Friday. I believe they do it every other Friday, or they do it
Well,
on
it's
occasion
about
Fridays.
kind of it sounds like it's been a lot lately, but it's kind of once a month. I think,
Okay.
we've had a couple that have been back to back with the holidays and everything, but the next one will be in February. But it's kind of a special day because you were just near the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. So they're going to have Tales of the 10th. They're going to have an actual descendant of the 10th Mountain Division. His father was in the 10th. And so he's going to give a talk from 4 to 5. And that's just like a $5
Wow.
suggested donation. And then at around 5:45, they want you to gather at Mountain Plaza, top of Bridge Street, and you'll see the 10th Mountain Division symbol just emblazoned into Pepe's face because they kind of project it. It's really cool. Like the
Yeah.
color is just on the white slope. And then the ski school personnel, they dress up in the white camo. They do a torchlight ski down, coming down, and then they proceed down Bridge Street, kind of where you are right now, near the statue, the 10th Mountain Division statue, by the covered bridge.
Yeah.
And then the Colorado Snow Sports Museum stays open early. I mean, it stays open late, so you can go up there and learn more about the fascinating tale, especially during the Vail's 60th anniversary. It's just neat to find out what this all means.
Yeah, yeah. The I'm very interested in hearing from one of the guys that was in the 10th Mountain Division, because I was talking to Billy about this, but it's crazy what these guys
Oh
were
yeah.
doing. I think it's so cool. I know it probably war is not cool, but like the fact they're flying down a mountain on skis with a gun strapped to their
Oh
back
yeah.
just sounds like 007 stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it really was the James Bond, and it really they had the best of the best equipment, and a lot of that, what they learned about the equipment there kind of then eventually trickled down to mainstream and to the layman's here, So, but they had the best of the best at the time. Now, you ask anybody, would you want to ski in leather boots and these full-on wooden skis with no, metal on the sides? Probably not. But yeah, it's amazing what they did. So yeah, so this talk tonight, it should be really cool to find out. So the speaker is a descendant of the 10th. So his father was in it. But people that were in the 10th, a lot of them, they're not around anymore. They're in their 90s, most of them, if
Right.
they are, and there's very few in the nation. They used to bring in, the former, 10th Mountain Division members on the bus loads, and then it was car loads, or van loads, and then car loads. But they're doing a special tribute in February, and they'll be skiing the mountains around here, and Vail will be one of the stops. So that'll be the next Legacy Day Parade, which I think is February 26th. But Dom,
And
we got to get
and
going.
Trish,
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. We could keep on talking
I was,
forever.
I was gonna say one other thing to mention with the 10th Mountain Division. They used to train over at Camp Hale,
Yeah.
which was huge, and there, you can still go check out kind of the ruins of what it used to be,
Yeah.
as well as check out Nova Guides, because they can take you on snowmobile trips over there, as well as they have snow cats you can ride in with
Yeah.
the group and have hot chocolate and just kind of experience the experience nature. So check out Nova Guys. And they were in the village the other day, and I was like, are you guys picking people up? They're like, yeah,
Yes.
we all offer a shuttle service. So again, check those guys out. They got a really cool spot. I don't know how they got that spot right next to Camp Hale, but
Oh,
they
I
have
know.
that property, and it is amazing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous down there. So it's a neat thing to check out. It was just designated a national monument earlier. Joe was out there, so really cool. But yeah, I've gone snowing with Nova guys before up there. They took us up to Machine Gun Ridge, and that was super neat. And you know what? We've heard a lot about edge danger in the backcountry and everything, but when you go with the guides, like they know where to take you. Like they know how to mitigate the danger and everything. So they know what slopes are going to be safe and everything. So I think that's what's good to do on these kind of winters. Have a lot of snow and it's a little unpredictable. Go with the guides and be good to go.
Trish, I don't know if you just heard that, but I heard some dynamite going off. I think they are doing some
Okay.
Avi clear right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, we made the efforts within the boundaries of Vail and Beaver Creek. So yeah, a little bombing going on. All right,
Oh yeah.
start your
Yeah.
day, everybody. Okay, well, Dom, we got a full pack show. We got to get to it. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back with the headlines and your road report. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here with you. An amazing place called The Colorado Welcomes. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns, and think right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and its program too. See you soon.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery is kind of a one-stop shop. We have everything in-house.
We have cast techs, MRI machines, x-ray of course right at the clinic, physical therapy right at our clinic.
I'm going to get to the bottom of what your diagnosis is with all the resources we have, and that's what we do.
Well, we are back with Vail Valley Live. Want to let you know what made a headline today. Today's Vail Daily for Friday the 13th. Are you superstitious? Well, hopefully not. Friday the 13th, 2023. And on the cover, Take Me to the Mountains. The Gore Range is coated with snow Thursday in the Vail Valley. Both resorts reported at least a half a foot of new snow, and that was as of yesterday from Wednesday's storm. No new snow in the last 24 hours, and the lifts open at 8:30. But on the cover today, on the headlines, Gary's legacy runs long. Beaver Creek workers gather on a sun-soaked morning to dedicate a run in honor of Gary Shmanowitz, who helped make the resort what it is today. More on this on page A4. Also in today's paper, in local and regional news, pushing for change. What Colorado's 2023 legislative session could mean for education in Eagle County. More on this on page A2. Also in today's paper, Vail's police chief leaves mark on global group. Town honors Dwight Henniger as he steps down as president of the International Association of Chiefs of Police. You can learn more about this in today's paper. And then also, we've got Town Talk. Who's in it? Did you get in it? Well, you can get in if you hashtag Vail Live and send your pictures to Instagram. Lots of fun snowy shots, shots on the hill, the covered bridge. And look at that. We've got a little Mr. Bruno Barks, early morning views, and walks are the best. That's a beautiful sunrise shot with the gondola right there. And then at Town Talk, hey, we got birthdays, we got announcements for exhibits. So check out Vail Live and Town Talk on page 810. And then weekend picks. Here's what's going on. We were just talking a little bit about this. The Avon fireworks, the Vail Legacy Day Parade, but we also have the 16th annual Vail Winterfest going on. We've got comedian Joe Pera coming to the Villar Performing Arts Center on Saturday night. We've got a Christmas tree burning in Minturn, and we have Gray Malin and his photography being shown this weekend as well, and an opportunity to wear some Icelandic skis that have his photography emblazoned on them. So check that out in today's Vail Daily. So just a quick look at what's going on. Of course, sports section. We've got a lot of different things you're going to want to grab in today's paper. So grab your copy. It's free, and you can find it in newspaper dispensers from Eastvale all the way down to Gypsum, or you can just go online. VailDaily.com has these stories and a whole lot more. And they might have some breaking news as far as any road conditions are concerned later this weekend. Sunday into Monday, we're going to see another storm, which typically means there's trouble up on Vail Pass. But no trouble today. Both Dom and I drove in from the west. I came in from Edwards. He came in from Dow Junction out of Minturn, and smooth sailing. The roads are really looking good right now. But still, some of the side streets, roundabouts, the stop signs, that's the big thing I've been noticing right now. When you're at a stop, there's so much snow on the corners of some of these streets. It's just a little hard to see what's going on. But so just, eke your nose out there a little bit, but not too far so you don't affect oncoming traffic. But there's a quick look at the roads. I think we're going to see an influx of traffic coming in from the east today. A lot of people coming up for the holiday weekend. And then Sunday going back may not be as bad in case there's a lot of people that have Monday off, but we still typically see a lot of eastbound traffic on Sundays. So leave early if you don't want to get caught in that traffic. It has been crazy this winter, just the amounts of time that it's taking people to get to and from Denver. I'm hearing 4 hours, 5 hours, and the storms, they've been pretty bad. My husband drove from Boulder down to Vail on Wednesday night, and wow, he thought he was going to get hit by a truck coming from behind, and it's just be careful out there. Increase your follow distance. Slow it down, of course, and allow more time to get to where you need to be going. So that's a look at the roads. But let's bring Dom back in and talk a little bit about some of the other things going on. So, Dom, so you made it down to the 16th annual Vail Winterfest. And do you want to guess how many blocks of ice it took to build this? I'll give you a few hints. The highest.
I think each one of these is like 3 blocks, I want to say.
Yeah. Yep.
I had to, and there's still more way down there that you can't even see. I would say, just a rough guess, 200.
Well, okay, 90. 90
90.
blocks.
Okay.
Okay. And then, yeah, a
Okay.
lot of those, especially the taller ones, the tallest one is 9 feet high. It
Yeah.
spans about 100 feet. And then it's lit up by LED lighting. So it's really a neat exhibit. And Ben Roth is the artist who put this together. And he's done some other things with art in public places in the town of Vail. And here's some other little ones that we've done in the last few years. This has been going on for 16 years. And each year they did a different theme. I love this one. This is when they were showing the movie. I think they were showing The Grinch. So they had those chairs and the theater
Yeah.
and everything outside, a little projection theater out there. But just a really neat thing. And this will be going up for probably about a month or so, maybe 4 to 6 weeks. It all depends on the weather. Hopefully, we don't get any rain. Rain will kind of deteriorate that pretty quick, they said. But I don't think so. And the reason they put it down by the Gore Creek Promenade is there's a lot of shade during the day this time of year with the sun being pretty low in the sky. So it's right along the Gore Creek. You got a couple restaurants by you, just to give people a frame of reference of where you are.
Yeah, yeah. So we have El Segundo, which is right in front of me, and then right over here to my right is going to be Standard. Both really good spots, but I would suggest getting your name in early or calling ahead of time because they're tough places to get a reservation for. But yeah, like Trish said, we're down by the creek right now, and it's really quaint and
Yeah.
down here right now. I'll say, Trish.
Yeah, and you know what? So at about 5 o'clock, well, about dusk is when they light up. So that LED lighting is just kind of inserted into the bases of all these, and this is called New Wave. That's
Yeah.
the exhibit's name.
And Trish, I was asking you earlier if they were doing Magic of the Lights, and it sounds like they're not doing it this year. So this is going to be your other option
Yeah,
as far as getting out at night, seeing some things lit up, and enjoying the artwork. Because this stuff right here may look, fancy and nice, but it took them. I
oh
want
yeah.
to how like
Well, it
weeks
took them
and
about,
weeks to
well,
get
you
this
know what?
ready.
They did a lot of the shaping and carving back in the Alpine Ice studio. So Paul Wharton has Alpine Ice. So
Yeah,
Ben Roth was the artist. So he conceived the idea, and then Alpine Ice executed it with their team. And so they did a lot of work in their their studio basically. But then they brought it out. They started like I want to say January 2nd. And then by that following
yeah,
Sunday, by about the 8th, they were ready to go. And then on the 9th, they took down the barricades. So it was about a good week of working on
yeah.
this. So,
And
yeah,
I got to talk with Paul Trish, and he told me that the logistics of getting the blocks out here, putting them together, they use a flamethrower to kind of ice it together.
yeah,
And he was telling me that they can't do that when it snows because then the ice isn't clear anymore. It
yeah,
packs in the snow and it becomes more of an opaque
yeah,
color. So yeah, it's been snowing a lot. So I don't know when he was out here, flaming these things together, but it's pretty impressive that they have to work around the elements like that and have that flexibility. So
yeah. And to have
kudos to
that.
Paul and his for getting this done.
Yeah, no, it looks really great. So good on them for finishing that up and having it ready for the public so you can go out and see it anytime. It looks pretty in the day, but it looks really cool at night. And once again, you said magical lights not happening, so it's good to have this as like another backup plan for some Instagram worthy shots. The other thing going on, that Christmas tree burning in Minturn. So I know we got our tree out earlier this week, but if you still have your tree around, you can bring it to Minturn. I think by noon today. How about you? All right, do you still have all the
I
ornaments on it?
I need to get my tree over there. Yeah.
Yeah, do
We've had
it.
it up for my girlfriend is in love with Christmas. She's like a Who from Whoville, so we just celebrate Christmas for as long as possible. But I think it's about time to get the tree out of the house.
Yes, I think so too. Yeah, get all the ornaments off and everything and bring it down. I think once again, it's Little Beach Park, the upper park, not down by the little amphitheaters, so kind of up by where the parking lot is and everything. They're going to have two bonfires. One is going to be the big tree bonfire, and then they're going to have s'mores kits, and they're going to have all the s'mores fixins in there, and then they'll have a smaller bonfire. And I did hear the fire department will be on hand just in case anything gets out of
Yeah.
control. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of snow around there.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. But hey, thank you, fire department. We get it. And also, Trish, just down the road from Little Beach Park is Malloy Park, and is something going on over there this
Oh,
weekend as well?
yes. Yes. So we have the Bindu Pomeroy, who is a beloved teacher at Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy. He was also called the mayor of East Vail. He unfortunately died in the backcountry of East Vail a couple of years ago. And for the last 4 years, they've been doing a night to honor Bindu and show some films to give away some scholarships in the spirit of Bindu. And so tonight they're going to be showing Teton Gravity Research's Magic Hour. So that'll be the main film. That's the one that came out this fall. Getting y'all stoked for the winter. But then they also have Dropping, which features Leah. Is it Jack Nichols? Or is it his brother? Okay, and so he was a student of VSSA. No, is it Kevin? Okay, so it's Kevin Nichols, and so this film is gonna kind of chronicle his story. He actually has epilepsy, so it kind of like goes along with what he deals with as trying to be this uber athlete. And Kevin said that he's actually gonna be, he's going into teaching. He's kind of inspired by Bindu to do this. So this is going to be a cool night. You can do this tonight. This will be down by Malloy Park, and it's going to be two films. And then some giveaways. They've got a lot of great swag. Hey, scroll down. Oh wait, they don't have the swag on this one, but like Weston Snowboards and Ski Town All Stars, like a lot of they're gonna have some cool giveaways for this. So that's tonight as well. There's so many things going on this weekend. It's just crazy, but it
There
is a
are.
holiday weekend. Martin
Yeah.
Luther King Jr. weekend. A lot of people have Monday off. So we have a lot happening. We had
Yeah.
something going on last night. Can we show that video? Do we have that? Or we can wait. Shakedown? Yeah, Shakedown. So I went to Shakedown last night because they had their fundraiser for MAPS, which is Mr. Anonymous Philanthropic Society. John Popper was there. Blues Traveler has been around for 35 years. They were just doing their tour this fall. And then Michael Jude and John Michael on the drums, Michael Jude right in the center. They used to play with, they played the John Oates Band. Rob Eaton Jr. is on the end. A lot of talent out there. Roosevelt Collier, he was there too. Of course, Scott Redner, who owns the, yeah. I don't know. Did that work out? The video? Okay. Well, you could see the action on the stage, and it was a fun night. Great benefit. I think you can still get on their website and go mapsmusic.com and bid on some of the auction items that they had, but really cool to hear anything John Popper plays, like it. It's such familiar music, so
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
Trish,
wait.
you've been getting out a lot this week. It sounds like you went out to Chasing Rabbits as well. I saw a drink
Yes.
over there.
Yes. So I got to go to Chasing Rabbits finally on Sunday. It was my friend's birthday. So we went in at 5, and that's when the restaurant opens. And they have some seating right at the bar. And then we waited a little bit. We waited extra long to go to the speakeasy that opened at 7. And that's where we got to try like some of the fun drinks. And they have all sorts of special effects. Like the one I had was like called the cosmonaut rabbit or something, and it comes with a bubble, and then you put the bubble and you burst the bubble, and then like smoke comes out of it. Like it's just this crazy
Wow.
place. So yeah, so Chasing Rabbits, brand new, fun place to check out. So that's a couple of the new things that are going on this year up at Vail. And then yesterday I was at Beaver Creek. Gary's run, they did that dedication yesterday. And I worked with Gary Shemanowitz a long time ago. And what a big presence he was. He was not only a big in stature, but big personality, and did a lot for the resort. He worked at Beaver Creek, started out as basically ski patrol, went over to Breckenridge, came back to Beaver Creek, became VP of Mountain Ops. Unfortunately, he passed away last spring, and so they wanted to dedicate his run. And the run is right between Helmut Fricker's run, which is called Helmets, and then Addie's run. And Addie McCord is on ski patrol. There's Addie right there with Nadia Guerrero, who's the head of Beaver Creek. And Gary liked that run when it was groomed. You know, it's nice and steep. It used to be called Double Diamond, even though it's only a single diamond. But that run, they groomed it for him. They had that 6 inches of fresh, so it was really nice, soft corduroy. And went down there. And they had ski patrollers coming over from Vail. They had a lot of the staff, a lot of the public came out there to honor Gary. And that run's going to remain Gary's run for forever. So it's not going to be just that. You know, sometimes they rename runs just for a little bit of time or just for a special event. But that's what we've got. So, all right. Yeah. Well, oh, and Dom, we've got the Magic Hour trailer that we could show. Do we want to show the whole thing or just show the? We can show. Do you want to play it or we can overlay it? We could overlay it. Well, you know what? Let's go to a commercial. We got a lot to talk about. We gotta go. We got lots of things happening on today's show, so we'll let you go. Dom, we'll let you go to a new place. You're kind of freezing up there, so we'll be right back with more Vail Valley Live.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery stands for providing the highest quality care to our unique patient population here in the mountains.
I think that what makes us unique is that we really are practicing groundbreaking techniques, yet, you know, we practice it in a small town environment. Our patients are our neighbors and our kids go to school with their kids.
I think every one of our docs treat their patients like their family. Our goal is to keep you active, doing the things you want to do, and we'll map out a road to success to get you there.
Hi, I'm Tess Johnson. I was born and raised in Vail, Colorado, and we're here at Yeti's Grind in Vail. I'm a U.S. ski team member, World Cup skier on the FIS Freestyle Tour. I'm drinking a chocolate mint latte. Growing up in Vail was a really special experience. I think I am who I am because of this valley and the people in it, and I definitely wouldn't be where I am in the ski industry if I wasn't on skis at 2 years old in Beaver Creek. So I credit Vail and this entire community for where I am today.
Tess Johnson, and we are ready at the top.
Every step of the way in my ski career and just in my life, I've felt the Vail community right next to me. When I made the Olympics in 2018, it was kind of a surprise. I was the underdog. My family definitely didn't buy plane tickets ahead of time. And when I made it, we had about 10 days for my family to figure out how to get there. And the entire community created a GoFundMe to raise money for my family to come all the way to South Korea and watch me compete. I really wouldn't be where I am, but also who I am without this community. I think when I say I'm from Vail, I just feel so much pride. So I started mogul skiing when I was 9 years old. My neighbors down the street were a part of the bump program here in Vail, and we skied highline on Chair 9 10 times. It was 10 on 10, and I remember thinking it was just the most awesome thing of all time. I told my mom, I was like, I think bumps is kind of my calling, and she signed me up for bumps and jumps, and I never looked back. I think that first day on Chair 10 really started my passion for the sport, and I love going back there over Christmas and whenever I can to kind of reignite that passion and just remember why I do this sport. I think 2 accomplishments in my career stand out to me the most. The first one would be becoming an Olympian in 2018. That was always one of my biggest dreams in this sport, and to do it at 17 years old with my whole family there in Korea was just magical. And the second one would be my team's World Cup sweep in Deer Valley, Utah in 2021. My teammate Kai Owens and Hannah Soar and I swept the podium for the first time in history, and that was just unreal to do on home soil in front of our family and friends. To all be holding the American flag together on that podium was really so special. Words can't really describe how I felt in that moment. The advice I would give my younger self would be to remember why I ski. And I think that has helped me a ton in the tougher moments in my career. My passion for mogul skiing was born with friends on Vail Mountain, and I think all of that helps me get through some of the tougher times in which I get a little bit too wrapped up in the outcome and the results. And I think if I can remember why I do it a little bit more often, I'll be just fine. Once again, I'm Tess Johnson. This has been the Yeti's Grind Coffee Chat.
All right, so neat to see Tess Johnson doing so well. We've got so many great athletes that come out of Ski and Snowboard Club Vail or other sports as well. But good to see her. You might run into her if you're over at Yeti's Grind. But let's talk a little bit about what else is going on this weekend. So the comedy happening at the Vail Performing Arts Center is celebrating their 25th anniversary. Such a great place to go if you're looking to see classical music, if you're looking to see comedy. We've got children's performances. We have dance. It's all at the Vail, which is underneath the ice rink, the Black Family Ice Rink on the plaza level. You go down an escalator and there you go. And they've got that brand new chandelier, the Dale Chihuly chandelier as their 25th anniversary present. And this Saturday, Joe Pera is going to be taking the stage, Comedy in Ice. And I don't know if you've ever seen this guy, but like he's been receiving rave reviews from NPR and the New York Times and the LA Times. And he's a quiet comedian. They kind of call him the grandpa voice. And he just talks about the craziest things like, like how to buy your lazy boy chair, how to get a Christmas tree, how to fall asleep. He just has this like soothing voice, and it's a different type of humor. You can check it out. He's been on a lot of the late night talk shows with like Stephen Colbert, as well as who are some of the other ones? Oh shoot, I'm just losing my mind here trying to think of. Is it Seth? Oh, who am I thinking of, you guys? Seth. No, it's not Seth Rogen. Not Seth Rogen, but you know what I'm talking about. So he's been on a lot of the different shows, so that's gonna be fun. And tickets, I think it's just $35. So a good affordable ticket, and that'll be for you on 7 o'clock on Saturday. And then we've got other great shows coming up. If you go to Vail Performing Arts Center, you can just go to vailarpac.org, and that's going to give you the details. The next one is going to be the brothers on the pianos. We've got Samantha Fish coming on Thursday, the 19th of January. Joe Nichols Unplugged, if you like some country music. Sunny and 75, that's one of his songs. So it's going to be great. And then we go into classical. So it's amazing, the variety of performances, a horseshoe-shaped theater, about 530 seats. I know that the Evening with Norah Jones is already sold out, but Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, they're coming. Peking Acrobats, I've seen these guys. They're amazing. So here's just a lineup of some of the shows that are coming our way. So check it out once again at vailarpac.org. But let's bring in Dom and see where he's roamed off to. And okay, what's the line looking like now? We got about 15 minutes left.
Yeah, the line's looking not too bad. If you guys wanted to get in on Vail Village this morning, I would say it's open for business. So they got the gondolas running right now, but no one's hopping on yet. I do see a bunch of stuff getting set up for that 10th Mountain Parade.
Yes.
So I think trying to promote that as well in line. So there's a bunch of banners, and there's like even a booth over there. Maybe you can get more info.
Okay.
But yeah, it's it's hustling and bustling over here.
Okay, okay, cool. Well, you know what else is going on? So we're celebrating Vail's 60th anniversary, and I'm not sure if you've been up to what they call the Legacy Hut. This is up just off of Tier 4, Mountaintop Express, and Tier 11, Northwoods, and Tier 5, that whole area. We've got the Buffalo's Restaurant and Rocky's Roadhouse and Henry's Hut, but kind of more closer to the top of Tier 11 is this small building, and they call it the Legacy Hut. And they've got a lot of old, just wonderful vintage photos of Vail Mountain on there. And this year in particular, they're really highlighting this, and you can do the legacy tours with them. Takes you to different runs, kind of talks about the different run names and the history of the mountain. But they've got these cool postcards, and it's the photography of Gray Malin. And he's going to be here today and tomorrow. And these postcards are actually stamped, and they're going to take them for you, and they'll mail them out. So that's kind of a fun thing that they're doing. And then a lot of the photography from Gray Malin is over at Eagle's Nest in Bistro 14 and just on the outside of the building. And Gray Malin, he has what's called artwork for everyone. And he did all these cool things with the avalanche dogs at Aspen on a chairlift, and he'll do beach scenes. He's got some really neat aerials looking down at just skiers that are just waiting for, just hanging out at the top of probably Tier 4, 5, 11, right by the back bowl sign. And the way the shadows hit them, it's just really cool. Do we have the photos we can show? Because, so he's got just kind of a vintage feel, but just a really neat style. So here's some of the pictures that are up at Eagle's Nest right now. Here's some that you can see from the outside, and just
Trish,
yeah.
Is he featured at any of the galleries in town or in Beaver Creek?
No, you know what? I don't think he's featured, so I think this is the time to meet him. So on Friday at they're gonna do behind the scenes with Gray. So this will be meet at Eagle's Nest Ice Bar, and they're giving away these skis this weekend. Is where these are a pair of Icelandic skis that have his photography on top of them, and then the Vail 60th anniversary. So today's the meet and greet at 10:45 at Eagle's Nest, and it's going to be a behind the scenes tour of some of the places that he features, the top of the back bowls and everything. And then later on today, from 4 to 5, it's Opera with Gray at the Hythe. And this will be over at the Marriott. I was actually just there last night having dinner. And they're going to have champagne pours, some limited book signings he'll have available. And then you can learn a little bit more about his photography there. And then tomorrow, 10 to 11, they're going to have the Vail Mail signing with Gray. So that'll be at the Legacy Hut, and he'll sign your postcard. And then, like I said, it's already stamped. They're gonna mail it for you, so you can say like, "Wish you were here" and all that stuff with Gray.
I'll go and send my mom and dad a postcard.
Yes, yeah, you totally could do that. So then, and then at 1 to 3, they're doing an on-mountain après ski giveaway. So that's the Legacy Hut. So that's where the postcards are. And the postcards are there any time of the season, but it'd be cool to go there tomorrow from 10 to 11 and check in and meet Gray Malin. But then in the afternoon from 1 to 3, there you can view the collection inside Bistro 14 before the collection is being released to the public. So you're going to be the first people to see it tomorrow. And then they're going to have a DJ, a celebratory toast, and then the giveaway. That'll be those skis tomorrow. So it might be worth it to stop by Eagle's Nest. They've got the new ice bar. They've got those little igloos. They've got the DJ tomorrow. So we're just helping you plan your weekend.
I went up to Eagle's Nest, and I actually sat in those little igloos and got a drink at the ice bar last weekend, and it's quite the experience. It's really fun. It was during a blizzard, too, so we took shelter and just, drank our sorrows away. But no, we we had a good time. It's really cool up there. I'm glad that they did that this year because it's something that we've been missing, I think.
Yeah.
And it seems like Vail is picking it up on the entertainment scene. So like to see everything going on. The ice bar is a great addition. Happy to see that up there for sure.
Yeah, and you know what? Now I've heard that we're gonna have two ice bars this winter. One up at Eagle's Nest, which has already been open. That opened on Vail's birthday, December 15th. But then once we get 17 done, the Sundown Express, that's gonna come up where Wildwood Smokehouse Restaurant is, top of Chair 3, and top of Chair 4. I mean, 7, which is the one out of Game Creek Bowl. So once that's done, I think they'll have the ice bar ready to go
That's
in that area as well. So pretty
yeah.
soon you'll have two to choose from.
Yeah, and I don't know if we have the videos I sent in, but I was skiing yesterday with some friends. My friend Justin Fish, who's a realtor for Slifer, he's a great guy. Probably one of the more gnarly realtors out there. The guy can ski and bike. But
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we were able to drop some rope over at Sun Bowl yesterday, and yeah, just look at some of these turns and the powder, and it's
Wow.
just great. So you can't beat the skiing out here. Definitely going to be getting out there today. And yeah, if you want to do some trees, find me on the mountain. I'll take you around.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. You guys are braver than I am. You know what? I like the wide open. I maybe do some glades that are kind of not as tight. These are some pretty
Yeah,
tight aspens, but yeah, look at that guy. Wait, so now where is the GoPro? Is it on your helmet?
that's just an iPhone in the hand.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's kind of
Yeah,
dangerous, man, because you could hit a tree while you're hitting.
yeah.
Oh, but look
Only
at
only do it if
this.
you're a professional. Yeah, this is more your style, Trish. Wide open,
Yeah, wide
blue
open.
skies.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
look at that
that.
powder.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that is super
So
good. Get after
on
it.
Bluebird days after snowfall, this is what it looks like out here. So all you viewers that are wanting to come visit, check this out. This is what you could be doing.
Yeah, this was the 6 inches new. The back bowls of Vail, looking good out there. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, man, that looks so nice and soft. Wow. Okay,
Yep.
cool. All
Yeah.
right, and then you headed down. What cheer did you go to? Oh, you went to 9. Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Okay, I see where you
Yep.
went. Awesome. Well, I think Leah got some footage too. Leah, weren't you out there yesterday? And yeah, on the sunny days, I've been trying to take some video, but it's been so like kind of drab looking, so I haven't been taking much lately. But that's the thing, you
Yeah.
get out there. So Leah left from the Cascade Lift, so we're right here. This is Chair 20, right outside of the Grand Hyatt Vail, and there is some public parking that you can pay for down at the base. And you can get up here, and it's a nice way to avoid all the lines. There's really no lines at Tier 20. And then you can download at the end of the day and come on back, or you can take Cascade Way. That is open for you as well. And this is looking good. Are you in China Bowl here? Oh, maybe Teacup. I think Teacup left. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe 5. Oh, oh, you went to Champagne Glade back in. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's back in Blue Sky Basin, and oh yeah, here we are going up to Blue Sky. Yeah, Dom, this looks good too. Just kind of cruising around, checking out the scenery. It could be a
Yeah,
good
look at those
grilling
trees.
day.
Yeah. Yeah, good for sparkling rosé is what I say on a Bluebird day like that.
You'd pay your champagne powder with a
Yeah.
sparkling, maybe a brut rosé champagne. Yeah,
Yeah.
bubbles all around for
And
everybody.
and, and Trish, speaking of drinks, I actually am going to be heading over to Jerry Fest at Outer Range Brewery in Frisco. So over the pass, so anybody over there in Frisco or Breck or Silverthorne, definitely check out Jerry Fest. Outer Range does a rail jam session, so it's
Wow.
open to the public. You can bring your skis and hit some rails in front of a full crowd, like 200 people watching, just
Okay.
drinking beer, hanging
Now,
out. So it's a
Jerry,
lot of fun. And dress like a Jerry.
so you gotta dress. Do you have your outfit all planned? What do you have?
I actually don't have my outfit planned yet. I might need some help with that,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, we could help you with that. Oh, yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
jeans. I would definitely say maybe
Ski,
like jeans, ski
ski
boots.
boots.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe some rear
That's a
entry
good
ski
start.
boots. If you can find rear entry boots at the thrift store. Hey, the line looks like it's getting a little bigger, but we're okay. We still have a couple minutes left. Not too bad
Yeah.
for a
Yep.
Friday. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's looking great right now. I would say, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. Like, I've seen the line go all the way to Covered Bridge, so this is not bad at all right now.
And last year it seemed like Friday was the new Saturday with it being so busy. But yeah, I'm glad we're not quite seeing that. But hey, you know what? If you are coming off the hill and looking for a place to operate, we've got a great place. It's the Moet and Chandon Yurt right here on the property. So let's take a look at that. Oh, hey, here we are at the brand new attraction here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. Here to tell us more, we have Carrie Clay. Tell us where we are. This place is gorgeous.
This is the Grand Moet Yurt. It's located right outside of the Zen Garden at the Grand Hyatt. And it's got an ice skating rink. We've got live music on what I am now calling Yurt Days instead of Thursdays.
Okay.
And the Yurt is open up 7 days a week from 3 to 6. And lots of fun things. Moet is our official sponsor for here. We have tons of different food, beverage.
Yeah, look at this charcuterie
Oh,
board.
it is my favorite. Chef Pascal does such a great job.
Yes, awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Come on in for après ski. You've got some fun little cozy seating areas. Bartender right there in case you want to get some Moet Chandon
I know.
as well. Perfect. Okay, and then, you know, the ice skating rink, can we rent skates around here too?
So skates are part of the hotel's resort fee. So it's part of what you're already paying for, and it's also open daily from 3 to 6, weather dependent, of course.
Okay, yeah, perfect. If there's a little too much snow, they might have to shovel up that rink. But what a fun thing to do. You come off the slopes, you come to the yurt, you got this great experience. I love the decor, and it just kind of gets you ready for your night. Maybe do this before you're going out to dinner.
Absolutely. Well, nothing hurts than a little bit of champagne at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, bubbles, no troubles.
Cheers.
Hi, my name is Carrie Maywack, and I'm with the Eagle Valley Library District, and today I'm at our Eagle branch featuring our Spark Studio. So this is our maker space lab, or the place where you can come try new technology. We have software, hardware, pretty much anything that you can use to make and create. We have some sort of version in our maker space. Thanks for checking out the Spark Studio with me today. Make sure to come back to the Eagle Public Library and check it out for yourself.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I want to chime in on the chat here. I want to say hi to John Bonner and Rodney Travis and Sheila Foss for watching on Facebook, and Gary Wickland watching from Iowa, arriving soon. All right, Gary, hey, it's a good year. We can't wait for you to get here. But that's the beauty of our show, that you can watch it from anywhere on YouTube and Facebook, any time of day. You can check in live with us, and you can chat with us live, and we'd love to chat back with you. And then you can also watch us when you're here on Outside Television, which is Channel 17 on Comcast. So maybe your condo has it, your hotel room, or if you're just watching from home, a lot of times I'm watching on my phone, but then I'll put it up on the big TV, and then I can use my phone for other things when I'm getting ready in the morning. But thank you, everyone, for chiming in this morning. We appreciate it. But let's give you one more look at the weather and what we can expect for today. We're going to have some more sunshine today. Partly cloudy is what we're saying, according to the National Weather Service, and the temperature a bit warmer, 45 degrees for a high. But right now, we're still in the teens, 18 over at Beaver Creek and 16 over at Vail. So Dom has been braving the elements today out there, but slowly but surely, we'll be in the 20s by about 9, 10, 11 in the 30s, and then we'll hop into the 40s by mid-afternoon. And then that sun is going to set just a little after 5 p.m. Look at our year-to-date snowfall already, 176 inches over on Vail, which is just amazing. Now, tonight we'll drop down to 22 degrees. Tomorrow, pretty similar to today, partly sunny conditions, a high around 44. And then Saturday night, we have about a 30% chance of snow, according to the National Weather Service. And then that's going to increase on Sunday from 50% going into 90% by later on in the day into the evening. And then Martin Luther King Jr. Day, we will have some snow on Monday as well. Our temperatures on Sunday in the 30s and the 30s for Monday. And a lot of people have Monday off, so maybe we won't see as heavy of eastbound traffic on I-70, but still, if you need to get someplace, I would leave early. That's the name of the game. Leave early so you're not with all the other people trying to get to the same spot. But let's bring in Dom Panetta right now and find out what he's seen. All right, they've opened the lifts. We're ready to go. That lift line moves pretty fast. It looks like a line for a while, but they get those people up there.
Yeah, it won't be a line for long. Probably another 2 minutes, and it'll be cleared out. Get everybody up on the mountain. Get those corduroy turns in, Trish.
Yeah.
Get out there before everybody takes them from us.
I know. Now, are you taking the team? So tonight you play the Calumet Wolverines out of Upper Michigan, the Upers. Are you taking any? I know a kind of tactic of you guys is you like to take the other team out, play a little hockey. I mean, get them tired out before the game. Are you doing that today?
Yeah, we like to be a little friendly. That helps out in our favor. So yeah, we're gonna try to take them on the mountain, give them a bunch of drinks. We're sponsored by Pink Whitney, so maybe shove some of that down their throat. But yeah,
I love it.
We're gonna have a good time. We want them to have a good time for sure, because we want them to come back or tell all their friends about it. So and like you said, they're from the UP in Michigan. Check out the movie Escanaba in the Moonlight. And that'll give you just a hint of what the UP is like in Michigan. It is a different world up there.
A different world up there. Okay. Well, yeah, and puck drops at 7:45. Do you still have someone like singing the national anthem, before the game? Do you have that?
So we had to replace some our electric guitarist who used to play it, which was awesome and brought a lot of fans in early. But now we have a trumpet player who does a really good job, and it's pretty cool to see. So if you get there early in time, around 7:45 is when we play the national anthem. So get there on time, and you can check them out.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love the pomp and circumstance, and it kind of gets everyone psyched up, So, okay, $10 online, $15 at the door. They've been turning away because they've been filling the barn.
Filling that barn, yeah. Hey, we're going to teach you guys some more hockey lingo as we go on. But, yeah, the barn means our arena. So Trisha's got it going on with the hockey lingo. Yeah,
I'm trying to learn. I'm learning from the best. I'm learning from Dom each and every week. And Dom, I understand you're not injured. You're not the Band-Aid right now. You're playing. You scored 3 goals last game. You had 2 assists, 2 apples. That's what you call them?
2 apples, yeah.
And
Genos and apples.
Yeah, now why is a goal a Geno?
It's just slang, just our hockey slang for it. You get a couple of Genos, you get a couple of apples, and that means you got a few points there.
Okay. All right. I'm just following the leader. I'm just saying what you're telling me to say. Okay. Okay, perfect. But hey, have a great rest of your afternoon, and we got to roll. It's already 8:34. But thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate your viewership, and Dom, good luck tonight. And have fun tomorrow at that Jerry Day over in Frisco. I want to see pictures.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send them your way.
Okay, perfect. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, 7:30 a.m.